Hey guys, Ash here from C4eTech, and today we have the Oppo F3 Plus with us. In this video, let's unbox it and take a quick look. So here's the box that the F3 Plus comes in. Opening it up, we've got the phone itself. Let's take it out of its protective plastic and then peel the plastic that's applied on it off. It's worth noting that there's a screen protector pre-applied as well. So let's now set the F3 Plus aside for a minute and get back to the box. We have a SIM ejector tool and some regular booklets. Here's the SAR value for those interested. Oppo's included a silicone case too. Neat, should help protect the F3 Plus to an extent. Fits well too. Then there is the VOOC charger and a micro USB cable that works with the VOOC charger. There's also a pair of in-ear earphones with replaceable ear tips. Getting back to the F3 Plus now, to the front, on top we've got dual front-facing cameras, more on them in a bit. Then there's the earpiece and sensors. Now that's followed by a 6-inch Full HD IPS LCD display that's covered by 2.5D Gorilla Glass 5, and then we've got 3 capacitive keys at the bottom. The recent apps and back keys are backlit. While it might look like a physical key, the one at the center, the home key, it is capacitive and has a fingerprint scanner built in. The fingerprint scanner seems to be quite quick. The 3.5mm headphone jack, speaker, primary microphone and a USB OTG enabled micro USB port can be found at the bottom. We have the power button and a slot to the right. The tray here can take 2 SIMs or a SIM and a micro SD card. The volume rockers are located to the left, and up top we have just a secondary noise cancelling microphone. The back's made out of metal and we've got the Oppo branding and a 16 megapixel rear camera with a dual tone dual LED flash. This here is the IMX398 sensor that Oppo states to have co-developed with Sony. It's got an extra wide f1.7 aperture, dual face detection autofocus and big 1.4 micron sized pixels. The F3 Plus is just 7.35mm thick and weighs in at about 185 grams. While it feels sleek and the metal build does give a nice feel to it, the overall design, like other Oppo phones these days, feels quite bland. Seems like Oppo's trying too hard to create an iPhone-ish look, but given the sheer amount of Chinese brands that are attempting to do it, the build here comes across as very muted, very bland. And it's also quite a large phone given the 6-inch display, so you're going to be using it with both hands more often than not. Anyway, underneath the hood, the F3 Plus is powered by the Snapdragon 653 chip. Now that's 4 Cortex A53 cores clocked up to 1.95 GHz each and 4 Cortex A53 cores clocked up to 1.4 GHz each, coupled with an Adreno 510 GPU and 4 GB of RAM. There's also 64 GB of onboard storage and a 4000 mAh battery backing all this up. The F3 Plus runs on Android Marshmallow with Oppo's ColorOS 3 on top. ColorOS is a highly skinned version of Android that doesn't have an app drawer. There is not a lot of bloat here, and that's nice. ColorOS also brings with it its own set of tweaks, including a theme store. Now, the unique selling point for this phone are those dual selfie cameras up front. An 8-megapixel ultra-wide 120-degree camera for the group selfies and a 16-megapixel camera for your regular selfies. Oppo's also thrown in their Beautify 4.0 and other features like selfie panorama and screen flash. The shutter response is okay. You get an Apple-esque user interface where you swipe across to switch between modes. We have the regular options, then there's also support for 4K video. Oppo's also included an expert mode here that's basically a full-fledged manual mode with options to control white balance, exposure, ISO, shutter speed, focus and so on. So anyway, these are some quick camera samples that we shot around the office. What do you think about them? Let me know in the comments below. The Oppo F3 Plus seems to be a phone built around photography, but unlike other Oppo phones from the recent past, the display and the chip inside are actually quite competent here. At the time of shooting this video, we don't have any update on the pricing, but I will leave that in the description below. Rumors indicate the F3 Plus to be priced around the 30,000 rupee mark. That would definitely be a stretch given that the OnePlus 3T is priced similarly and is a much better phone with regards to internals. But given Oppo's focus on the offline segment, this phone might just about do very well. It could be seen as an alternative to Samsung C9 Pro maybe. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you do want to pick a F3 Plus up, I'll leave direct links in the description below. Use them, helps the channel out. So that's it for now. Vote this video down if you hated it, but if you did like it, go ahead, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. If you have already subscribed, do this to make sure you get notified each time a new video goes live here on C4eTech. And thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye bye now.